Yeah,
How do you
I mean,
get how do you get closer to your customers?
I'm not sure that today's go-to-market problem is as much of marketing and sales alignment as it is marketing and CS alignment. Like I think we've spent so long on marketing and sales alignment and are just beating this drum about marketing and sales got to get along. Not that they are perfectly everywhere, but probably more so than CS, because for a long time the CS team has been off in this world with customers doing the upsells and cross sells and all that kind of stuff with no like real go to market motion from any of the go to market teams at all. So how do you do that, Pete? I mean, we've talked about this before too. Most of the companies that I go to, first thing I ask is, let's talk to some customers. And the first response I get from the people that manage those customers is, why marketing want to talk to my customers? And so you just got to begin to build this like, okay, well, what are the pieces of content you'd like to know? And then you know, all those things are in the minds of the customer. And so you have to begin talking to and unlocking that information.
So Pete, you answer, because I've got a challenge to that.
I have no answer. I mean, are we throwing out net promoter scores? Is that how we get closer? You know, insert acronyms here. Like, how do we, Marcus, what's the feedback that we get from these customers that we should already be in bed with?
Well, the first thing is we should be talking to customers way earlier, not just because we want to try and make quota this quarter or next. We should be engaging with them months before. And if you're in SaaS and you're in enterprise SaaS, you absolutely can do that. If you're transacting at $50 a month, maybe not so, but even that you can play a longer game. I think the challenge is, how do you leverage the people who already know or are known by and trusted by your customers? Because the really smart money works on getting injected into their customers in half a dozen different places at different stages across the buyer's journey, by trusted partners, by advisors, by people that they know, like, and trust. That's a really smart move, and it shortens your sales cycle. So it means you streamline your sales process, you increase confidence because you're being hand-delivered for the right reason, and you're being properly briefed, and performance improves. But my pushback to Jason is this. I think the real problem starts with lack of leadership and investor alignment with the customer, because their interests seem to be massively desperate. There's no alignment. So I'd be curious about all three of your response to that.
I would ask you how you define the word customer. Do you mean when you say the word customer, do you mean prospects too?
It can be, but it's
because I'm answering the question
it's
from
serving the people that you're meant to serve.
Okay, so I'm answering
the question
serving
your own self-interest first.
Yeah, so a customer is somebody that pays you money. A prospect is someone who has yet to pay you money.
Yes.
So I'm thinking of in terms of, how do I talk to the people that pay us money and learn from them?
Yeah.
And I think that's a pretty siloed function still in an organization. And to me, Brent, that's where, no, it shouldn't be. But that's where a lot of the work, I think, needs to be done. I mean, in the last 4 companies I've been with, I mean, I'm with our sales leader every moment of every day. I'm not with our CS leader every moment of every day.